As you can see, I have a fancy fireplace. It's totally not a green screen. But anyways, we've had a lot of videos stored up for the week. We've had it for probably 2 weeks now. And today, the day of this releasing, it all just disappeared off the face of the earth. I probably accidentally deleted them because I'm the most intelligent human being in the earth. But no matter, we still have some funny moments and some clips that we can still share with you guys. And a little surprise at the end with including a bunch of the staff. So, hope you guys do enjoy the video. If you do, respond to us, tell us about it. We are going to be continuing the video news after break. And so yeah, check it out. To Luke Smith, we're doing the news, even though there's like one thing with news to share with. And then right after that, we're going to be going with Draven Adams, or as in the clip you're going to see him as Frankenstein, telling the weather. Check it out.
Kaylin Johnson won Homecoming Queen this year and since has been nominated to be one of Indiana's representatives at the Liberty Bowl at Memphis, Tennessee. This is all we have for this week's news. And now on to Draven Adams for the weather report.
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. As you can see, it's not snowing anymore.
Now we're going on to the staff and the students singing "We Wish You a Merry Christmas." I hope you enjoyed because this took me a good while to do.
On behalf of the Alexandria News crew, we want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
Good tidings to you.
And all of your kin.
Good tidings for Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
We know that Santa's coming. We know that Santa's coming.
We all know that Santa's coming, and soon we'll be here. Good tidings to you.
And all of your kin.
Glad tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
That was the Merry Christmas song, as we know it. And we're going to go on to Bartmas Claus saying 'Twas the night before Christmas. So let's go ahead and go into it.
A Visit from St. John's, a parody by Sam Trabb Cram. 'Twas the night before Christmas break, when all through the high school, not a teacher was stirring, not even Officer Bob. The posters were hung by the entrances with care, in hopes that St. John's would soon be there. The students were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of passing grades danced in their heads. And Mrs. Fisher in her kerchief, and Mr. Moorhead in his hat, had just settled their brains for a well-deserved nap. When out on the football field there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the desk to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like the flash, tore up the blinds and peered out the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to school below, when what to my wandering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh with 8 tiny, snowy tigers. With a little old driver so bald, lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. John's. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came. He whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Mickey, now Andrea, now Dean and Kathy, on Teresa, on Stacy, on Missy and Celisa. To the top of the gym, to the top of the hall. Now dash away, dash away all. As leaves before the Indiana wind fly. When they meet with an obstacle, they fly to the sky. So up to the gym the tigers they flew, with the sleigh full of objects, and chubby St. John's too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each tiny little paw. As I ran down the hall and was turning around, down the bleachers St. John's came with a bound. He was dressed all in gray from his head to his foot, and his suit was all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of objects he had flung on his back, and he looked like a mailman just opening his pack. His eyes, oh, how they twinkled. His teeth, how bright. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a kite. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin had grown as white as the snow. The stump of a pencil he held tight in his teeth, and the shading, it circled his feet like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly. From lack of working out it shook like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old grump, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the lockers, and then turned with a jerk and laid his finger aside his nose, and giving a nod, up the gym he arose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his tigers gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the sound of a whistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, "Ho, ho, ho, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
So that was the end of the video news. I hope you guys enjoyed. Some of this was last minute, and I apologize. And I'll see you guys in the next video news.